Should I give mine?
Oh, sure.
Should I give mine? Okay, let's squeeze this in. I have three little notes written in my aha moment box here, which is problems are difficult and real, but the answers are everywhere. You just have to look around you. And this comes from the principle that we don't need to solve all problems ourselves. That's, other people exist to help us with these
Right.
things that are happening around about. So we don't need to think that every problem is our problem to solve. There are, I think, lots of people and resources that we can use to help us. Second point was that I went back and looked at some old videos that I did a couple of years ago as online lessons for students, and I thought they're not bad. And at the time, I wasn't sure if they were good or bad or useful or useless. I really didn't know at all. And now, with the hindsight of looking back, I'm like, oh, maybe I should have done more. And we don't know how good what we're doing is when we're doing it sometimes. That's the point. It's only when we look back we're able to sort of judge. So sometimes we're doing great things, and we don't even know that we're doing great things because it's really hard to assess things happening in the moment. So maybe that's part of the benefit of an accountability group, is that people can go, yes, that's the right direction. Yes, keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Other notes. Yeah, that relates to something that Steve Jobs said. You can only connect the dots going backwards. You can't connect them going forwards. You just have to go forwards and connect everything later when you look back. I've written seasons change. I was just thinking about different times for different things. Seasons change. They're out of our control. Work with what you got. And something that Rudy said that I didn't get the first time he said, but it keeps coming back to this: the difference between an entrepreneur and a solopreneur. And I hadn't defined myself as a solopreneur. I define myself as an entrepreneur, and I define myself wrongly as an entrepreneur. I'm definitely not an entrepreneur. I'm a solopreneur, and that different definition means changes in my mindset and how I work and how I make my plans for the future. That's the aha.
Okay.
Any questions?
Um, no, I think in general, if we give feedback to ahas, I think it's gonna throw our time off. But
I
I will say, the last part though on the yeah, I think that's an important distinction. I'm glad that you got the distinction of realizing you're a solopreneur and not an entrepreneur. That's good.
Yeah, and now when it's clear, it kind of looks like a silly mistake to make. Suddenly, it's like, oh, okay, it's so clear now. How could I miss that before? And I guess
Sure.
it's only through experience that we reach those points. And let's see.